mounted my battery tender, the Hulkman, to a box. That way I could put all the wiring and stuff inside the box. That way I know where it's at instead of looking for it later on. Hey, Kev with you from Kev's Can Cave. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate each and every one of you who support me, especially other YouTubers who've been supporting me and helping me out and answering some questions. And I'm just a little peanut channel trying to make a name for myself. And Big Boy's been taking care of me, guys that have done it for a while. And your support means to me more than you'll ever know. So having said all that, next week I'm going to be doing my first ever mail call. Kev's Can Cave mail call. And I'll also mention some guys have been shouting me out. And if I don't get y'all next week, I will get you because I don't forget people that help me out. So that's really cool of you. Thank you. I was recently contacted by Hulkman via email. And Hulkman makes battery chargers and battery tenders. And they have a lot of different products. And they wanted to know if they could send me one of their chargers or one of their tenders for a review, in exchange for a review. And at first I thought, well, I'm happy with my Deltran battery tender. I've had it for 15 years, it works. And then it kind of reminded me that I live in the past. I tend to live in the past. Like, I'm not really much on technology. And like an example of that would be when I went to get a new phone, the girl asked me if I wanted a camera in it. And of course I'm like, why would I want a camera in a phone? You know, and now look at me, you know, YouTube star. yeah, right. But anyway, that's what the point I'm trying to make is time to quit being a caveman. Check out to see what's new in technology. And Hulkman certainly delivered it to me. And one other thing I thought was pretty cool is besides having a 3-year warranty, the card that gives you a 1 extra year warranty. So 4-year warranty, and it handles multiple types of batteries. And I'll get into that in a second here. But it even revives batteries. And I don't know a lot about that. And I'll probably do a video later on about that. But I did try to get it to revive a dead one. And I couldn't get it to revive it. But, you know, it's not going to fix every battery out there, but it's kind of nice to know that sometimes your batteries could be fixed by it. But let me show you what kind of battery I deal with. 35 bucks, I get 3 to 5 years out of a battery. The best I've done is 7 years. So it's not really killing me to keep old green in a battery. So let me show you what kind of battery I use here. All right, you can see here my battery and then a battery box that I actually cut down off another battery box. But as you can tell, it has a shelf on the inside. I set my battery here, and then I made a wooden top for it, and you'll see why I need the wooden top. But India's original batteries were Willard, and I don't have anything Willard battery, but I got a Willard spark plug box. But anyway, you take all this and you bring it on over here. It goes down inside here, and it's all held down by this frog here with your generator bolt. And of course I put a dummy cord on the frog because losing one of them is like losing 40 bucks. It's just like taking 40 bucks and throwing it out in the street. So don't like that. All right, let's get this bad boy unboxed here. It's a lot heavier than I thought it'd be. This is really cool. I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. I like things that are overthought. I like simple, like this thing having instructions on it. But I mean, there's nothing worse than getting something with lame instructions, and not like you really needed them for that, but I'm glad they did include that because you never can tell. Because I got this 10-foot extension cord, I'm going to be able to reach my bike, and I'll mount it above my bike where I got my other battery tender. But just lift up on it and lift up on it, take it down if you want to take it out to the car or something, or to wherever you charge your batteries at. But so far, I'm really liking this, and even though I was a little reluctant on getting caught up with technology, so far this is really impressive right out of the box. Looking at it a little further, nice, well-marked, positive, negative cable clamps. Got a 7.5 amp inline fuse, which is neat. That's nice to have. What I also thought was pretty cool, it's a plug-in type connector here. It's a little stiff, but good connection. I just can't get over how heavy this thing is. I can't wait to try this out. I also had them send me an extension cable just in case I didn't have enough room to do what I wanted to do. Very heavy duty. I can't stress that enough. Everything so far has been very heavy duty. I like that. All right, here's some of the features. I forgot to mention there's a hardwire kit in case you want to hardwire your battery so you can just plug it into the Hulkman. I don't personally do that, but a lot of guys do. A lot of bikes come with that already on it. But anyway, here's what makes the difference. Here's what's the difference between the Hulkman and like my Deltran battery tender. The first setting is 12-volt batteries, or you can charge 12-volt absorbed glass mat, 12-volt lithium, 6-volt, 6-volt AGM, and then back to 12. I like to hook something up and let the battery charger decide what it wants to do. And it does have a repair mode. I'll have to get back on how to do that. But I know for a fact that on 12-volt lead acid batteries, if you hold this button, it'll go into a 12-volt 4-hour repair. And if it can fix it, it will. If it can't, it just won't do it. It's not a cure-all, fix-all. Every battery's different, every situation's different. There's also a mode where you can plug it in and give it a 5-minute forced charge. I'd have to read more on the instructions, but anyway, I just wanted to cover that the Hulkman is able to charge all them different types of batteries. So let's go back to, let's get rid of that. Let's go back to, no, that one. We'll hook it up to my good battery here. Actually, you should hook them up and plug them in, but I don't do it that way. It's showing 12.9 on the voltage. And it should start to charge it or maintain it, trickle charge it. Again, like I said, 9 different levels of charging. It's not just going to throw 5 amps at it, which we know is not good for a trickle charger. It's going to throw up to 5 amps to maintain your battery. And I will be doing a report on this probably next year to let you know how it does after a year, just like I did with my Deltran battery tender, because I was so happy with the service it gave me after 15 years. But very impressive, and I want to thank Hulkman for trusting me on giving a review. I hope this review was able to help somebody out. I apologize. I was a little all over the place because it's kind of overwhelming. There's a lot of technology there, and we all know that the only way to truly use and learn a tool is over a period of time through trial and error. So I tried to probably cover too much at once, and I was kind of all over the place, but I think it's worth every penny. 4-year warranty. And the nicest thing about it compared to a Deltran battery tender, which has been my favorite for 15 years, is you can actually see the status of the battery. Where the Deltran, you'd plug it in, and once it reaches 80%, it takes 5 hours normally to go the last 20%. But you never really know where the battery's at because it doesn't have any kind of reading. Well, this one does, so I like it, and I thank Hulkman for, letting me review it. I appreciate it. You guys have a good one. I appreciate all likes, subscribes, and comments. Thank you. Bye-bye.